Okay guys, so I have to testify because I'm so excited right now. So last night, my best friend's mother was telling us about a testimony of this man. He's a preacher. He preaches around the world, and sometimes he's out of his house for like 2 or 3 months because he's just going around preaching the gospel. And he says that one day he was talking to God on the airplane on his way home, and he was like, man, Lord, I wish that when I got to my house, like, I would have rice and beans and a banana, like I would have nice hot food waiting for me. And he was like, but I'm so tired, I don't even have time for anything. And this man is not married, so he's thinking, I'm just gonna probably go straight to bed because he's exhausted. But then when he gets in his house, he says that he looks at the kitchen, and there in the kitchen there is a bowl with rice, beans, and a banana, like everything he had prayed to God for. And he was just like in awe, and he was like, wow, God, you're so awesome. He goes, hermano, I don't know who put that food there. He goes, but I will tell you something, no one has the keys of my house but me. Like saying, like, it must have been an angel or something. So he preaches this when he goes out. Sometimes he'll tell the testimony, and in one of those preachings that he was out, he was saying the testimony, and one of the brothers in the congregation heard him. The brother of the congregation went up to him and said, oh, by the way, your next hira, your next preaching, whatever, is in my home state or whatever. He goes, I just wanted to let you know that I admire you. I listen to all of your preachings. He goes, but let me tell you, I think that you are kind of off on that testimony. I think you're kind of a little bit of a liar, And he's like mocking, like he's like, he starts mocking the guy. And then the guy is like, he's so tired, he's not even saying anything. And this man says, you know what? And the preacher's like, oh man, now I have to do the reservations for the hotel and blah blah blah. And this man goes, oh no brother. He goes, if you want, he goes, since your next hira is in where I live, he goes, I have a house, I live by myself. He goes, there's plenty of rooms in my house, you can stay over my house. And the preacher's like, are you sure? And this man is like, yeah, but on one condition. He goes, let's tell that God of yours to make us like not of yours, because obviously he believed in God too. He goes, let's tell God to make us like that soup, and to make us arepitas, 2 for each of us. And this, like, again, mocking the preacher. And the preacher's like, he just stays quiet, and he's like, okay, that's fine, I'll stay over your house. They go on the plane, they go to his homestay, whatever. They go to his house, and when they get in the house, the man is like, look, this is the room where you're gonna be staying, make yourself at home, blah blah blah. When he goes to the kitchen, this man starts screaming, and then the preacher comes out. He's like, hey, is everything okay? He's like, look. And on the kitchen counter there was 2 bowls of soup and 2 arepitas para cada uno. So I saw that, I heard that testimony, and faith comes by hearing, right? So last night when I'm at my friend's house, we're there, we find out that the Heat won, blah blah blah. We're trying to get the game on, we couldn't figure it out for the life of us. There's a new system that her husband connected in the house, so we basically spent the whole game trying to put the game on. But anyway, the point is that because of so this happens last night where I'm in my best friend's house and my car stays without battery. It's super late at night, my car is without battery when I'm gonna leave. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to sleep over. So I sleep over at my best friend's house. But during the night, I'm thinking, man, Lord, if you send your angels to make food for that preacher, one of your angels can easily just touch my car and it'll start working, So I'm like, please, God, please, do the miracle, glorify yourself. I really need this because it's early in the morning. I wasn't gonna be able to sleep la mañana entera because, there wasn't no way, because they wake up early or whatever. So I was like, what am I gonna do? I'm stuck in this house, no tienen cable. My friend doesn't have cable either. Nobody has cable. So then I go outside by faith to test my car, and I try to turn it on, and it doesn't turn on. It doesn't turn on still. And I'm like, come on, God, come on. Send your angel, Lord, come on. I'm having faith. And all of a sudden, when I move that key and I press the brake and I move the key, my car starts working. Well, that's just like a few minutes before I got my phone to give the testimony. So I wanted to testify, bro. God is amazing. I'm so happy. I got my car back.